name is Barrett and you're watching Cooking for Dads. When I started this show 2 years ago, one of the first things I was going to make were chicken roll-ups because they are absolutely one of our favorite things. And then the vicissitudes of life take over.
It's the ups and downs and the turnarounds, the daily do's and strife. That's why we call them the vicissitudes of life. Vicissitudes, vicissitudes.
Anyways, this is how you do it. Come on, let's go get our stuff. Okay, you've been to the website, you've printed out your list, you're going to need some dough, and you can get the Pillsbury just plain crescent dough, that's really good. Or I'm going to have a video on how to make your own at home in just a couple weeks, but make sure you get just the basic plain Pillsbury crescent dough. Get 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese. Get some lemon pepper. Get some fresh chives and some fresh rosemary for extra credit. Get 1 can cream of chicken soup. Now we got some help. You have to ask for help. Here we go. Get some breadcrumbs or make your own. Eggs. Oh, here they are. You're going to need 1 egg and about 1 inch of butter. Okay, we've got our stuff. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start by taking 1 inch of butter and melting that. Once it's melted, we're going to turn off the heat and add the rest of the stuff. Once your butter is completely melted, turn off the heat, and we're going to add the rest of our stuff. Start with a block of Philadelphia cream cheese. I use a 1/3 less fat cream cheese because in this recipe you can't tell the difference. Put the whole thing in and stir that around. Okay, we're going to add some chicken to our little filling mixture. You can use 2 cans of chicken. This is the Kirkland brand. Or if you want, and you have a rotisserie chicken, you can fork it off. Basically, just rip that stuff off like that. Basically, these are 1.5 cups of chicken, so you want 3 cups of chicken total, whatever kind you use. I'm just going to use the Kirkland brand because it's super easy. Okay, next we're going to get a 1/2 spoonful of lemon pepper. Adds a lot of flavor. Dump that in. Then we're going to get some chives. If you have the dried chives, you can use that, but we grow some in the backyard, so I'm going to go cut some of those. These are wild chives. They just grow in our yard. You can plant them in a little herb garden if you want, or you can get the dried kind. You want a spoonful of chives, whether it's dried or fresh like this. So I'm just going to cut these into the spoon. 1 spoonful of chives. Okay, we're going to stir this up. We're going to try to break up those chicken chunks. You don't want this to stay on heat because otherwise it'll get too runny. So just stir it up like this. Break it up as much as possible. Once it's all combined and most of the chunks are gone, you are set. Now this is great the way it is. If you want a little bit more adult flavor, get some fresh rosemary and cut in like about 3 inches of that into it. Here, we have some in the backyard as well. I'm just going to get a little bit here. This rosemary plant we've been growing for 17 years. Unbelievable. My wife, she's got the green thumb. Anyways, that's about all you need, that much. All we're going to do is peel off the leaves, kind of break them into bits, and drop them in. A little bit more. Stir that up. And we get ready to make these. Next, preheat your oven to 350. While the oven's heating, we're going to set out our dough. Get this Pillsbury crescent dough. In true Cooking for Dads fashion, I actually got the wrong kind.
But make sure you get just the basic plain Pillsbury crescent dough.
You can get the normal crescent dough and even the less fat kind. Somehow we picked up the garlic butter, so we'll see how that works. The normal crescent dough works really good. And roll it out like this in squares. Break off the squares. And then you got to pinch these seams together. You have to make it into 1 piece of dough. That is very important. You don't want it to fall apart while you're making it, while you're cooking it. We're going to get 1 big spoonful of our chicken filling. that. Put that in the middle, maybe just a little bit more. And then you're gonna fold up the corners, like so, and seal it all up. You want one nice big ball. You're gonna make a bunch of these. Scoop of chicken, filling, fold up the corners, seal up the edges, pinch them together. You know, if it's not perfect, it's okay. We're gonna make an egg wash and brush over the top of these and then put breadcrumbs on. First, beat up one egg. I guess the correct term is scramble. Just like that. Now just brush that over the top. Use a little brush. And give it a nice crust. A wonderful look. Then sprinkle on some breadcrumbs. I like panko breadcrumbs. These are not them. We made these out of toast or something. Oh. People ask me all the time, what kind of cookie sheet is this? Because they like these little cracks and nooks. It's a dough maker's, and what those cracks and nooks do is allow air to get underneath and keep it from sticking, and also cooks really evenly. So I really like them. Okay, 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, just until they start to turn brown. While those are cooking, we're going to make an easy sauce. We're going to start with our cream of chicken soup. We're going to add that into a pan and heat it up, and then we're going to add a half a can of milk, stir that up, and we're going to pour that over the chicken nugget roll-up thingies, and it's going to be great. You want to do this over medium heat. That's a great sound. Half a can more of milk. There we go. Stir that around, combine that up. Don't let it get too hot. Want to get all the chunks out of that cream soup. Oh yeah. That was 20 minutes exactly. Okay, we're going to serve these up. Add a little sauce. Here's the sauce. Just pour that over the top. Oh yeah. So finally, better late than never. That's how you make chicken roll-ups. My name's Rob Barrett. You're watching Cooking for Dads. Cook well. It is worth it. Oh, hot. Let's go. Okay, cameraman Tim, what do you think?